Wait, so you have a system design interview and you are looking for a quick brush up over the concept of system design. You have come to the right place. In this tutorial series, we will go over the core building blocks of designing a good system, a scalable system. Okay, now let's come to the point. Why do we have a system design interview? So system design interview basically helps the interviewer distinguish between the candidate based on their analytical or technical skills. Now, most of the system design interview question contains a building of a distributed system. Let's first look at the properties of the distributed system which we are going to build in an interview. Let's look at distributed system. So before going into its characteristics, let's understand what is distributed system. So distributed system, you can think of the processing is not now happening in a single node, it is spread across node. Okay, now come to its property. When you're building a scalable distributed system, you need to keep these property in mind and build accordingly. So first is scalability. You can think of it as like ability of your system to grow and shrink based on the workload, right? It is of two types. Like scalability can be of two types. One is called horizontal scaling or scale out. Another is scale up. This is vertical scaling. So horizontal scaling is like if your workload has increased, you will just add more node or more server to handle those compute. But in scale up, if you have more workload, you will grow the CPU power. Like now you will use more CPU, more RAM in the single node, right? Example of scale out is like any distributed database, let's say Cassandra, but a scale up system is like MySQL. If you have to like your data is grown, you will basically like now use more storage and all and grow the same node, right? Reliability, you can think of ability of your system to behave in a desirable or in an expected manner. Availability, so availability can be think of like whether your system is available to handle any request at any moment of time. Now come to the serviceability. So serviceability is the ability of your system to like find any issue and repair it as quick as possible and manage it as quick as possible. So if you have kept all these four in mind and build a system perfectly, then you have a good chance of getting that interview right. Now this is scalability, and then these together in computer science are together called like a RAS. So there is a phrase called RAS phrase, and this basically defines the distributed system, right? So this is it for this video. In the upcoming video, we will go over the core concept of distributed system like load balancing, caching, and many more. CDN, proxy, etc, and we will go over that concept. Okay, this is it for that video. Thank you.